Murph's fiberglass today. What are we doing? Oh, I took my beautiful new windshield and it's now fastened to the boat. What we're going to do is I'm going to make a mold off of it. I've lost this windshield once already. I'm not about to lose it again. I have a couple other Murphs that are in need of one of these. So what we're doing is we're going to make a mold. So I'm going to make the mold right off the boat. And we're applying the tooling gel on here, glass, and we'll pop it off. But in order to pop it off, there's always a little, well, kind of around my windshield too, a little gap all the way around. And what I've been doing, as you can see, is just filling a little bit of our Play-Doh back to kindergarten. And you got to roll your little stringies out. And I'll show you how I do that. Now the reason being is when I spray it with gel, if the gel gets under that little gap in there, and then I try to pull the mold off, it's going to bust all my gel up on me. And that's not a good thing. So I got back to kindergarten. You're not going to make your little strands. I used to build with them, eh? We don't want to eat it. As you can see, there's just a minute amount in this here because there's not much of a crack, but then we hit there, we get a little more. So I just have to make sure that there's some kind of something in the gap. It's not much here because it's a very tight fitting, but it's not quite perfect everywhere. So once we do that, it's really just to hold in place, because then we're going to be putting 12 to 15 coats of wax on it, honey wax. And so really the Play-Doh has to just be in place to hold for our wax in order coats to go on. So we did a little plunger action there. Took me a while. I worked on this quite a bit, tried different things. It was tedious, wasn't looking too good. And then you just got to search around for whatever you can find. Let's get a little further out. And so we can plunger into the gap between the windshield and the Murph boat. So I go up once done. She peels down real easy. Another plunge down here. And this is such a small little area to fill. It's a bit insane, really. But somehow we got to get it in there. And it's not going to work. So we have to get like that. So it's getting good packed in. So we'll come down again. Getting it pretty thin down there. Problem is, you try to push Play-Doh, you know, if you push it, it just tears on you. So, needs a little blade now. And we'll come down. Try to put a little score on our Play-Doh. Of course, none of these two tools added in, they don't hurt the gel anyway. So I can peel that back. Roly-doly. And we're making those things, and you could do something else with your Play-Doh toys, right? Alright, so there we are. I have a little stick, tug depressor, put a little wax on it. And just make sure I get, with anything, this is going really good. I don't want to touch it. And maybe in here. Alright, I'm going to start there now.